What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube live stream and little night action, actually, a little different than we usually do it. What's happening? Hopefully everybody is off to a fantastic start to the week. On Monday, crypto market's been pretty green, so we got to be loving that. And of course, the lead has to be XRP. And I know Boca's loving that. I know Boca's in the chat. Let me know that you're in the chat. Drop a comment in there. Make sure you guys smash the like button on your way in. We got to lead with XRP, of course. And I really think XRP is leading this mini altcoin surge. I don't think it's altcoin season yet. I think we have a long time before altcoin season hits, right? Because we have the Bitcoin halving still. We know the best is yet to come after the Bitcoin halving, right? All the gains come after Bitcoin and its halving. Then that money starts to cycle back into some altcoins. But we've also had a mini bull run inside of a bear market here in 2023 for Bitcoin. And I think there's some spillover right now happening. I think there's some spillover capital, people taking some profits maybe from their Bitcoin investment and finding some altcoins right now. And of course, XRP is high up on the list. They've had multiple wins here this year against the SEC. And I think a lot of people are betting on XRP. I told this story earlier today in one of my, I think I made 3 XRP videos today. You know, I was out last night at a little bar. I was having some seafood boil. Drop in the chat if you guys are all about seafood boil. That stuff slaps. I'm sorry. You get a good seafood boil, put some scallops in there, some shrimps. I had some shrimp. I had some crab legs in there. Got to go with the hot, not extra hot, but just hot. Get some Cajun seasonings in there. Get some sausage, some corn. I had some broccoli in there just for a little health kick. But anyway, I was at the bar having a fine Miller Lite before my meal, and had a Bitcoin hat on. And the guy said, "Oh, you like Bitcoin?" I said, "Yeah, it's okay. It's pretty cool." I said, "You like any other cryptos?" He said, "Man, I'm all in on XRP." I said, "Man, that's funny." I said, "They've been moving up." He said, "I know. I've been tracking it. I've been checking my wallet." And never even told him I was a YouTuber. Maybe he's watching the live stream. Maybe he finds this live stream. If you guys smash the like button, get some people in here, maybe that bartender from last night finds our stream about XRP. How cool would that be? Right? That'd be dope. So that's what I think's happening here, though. And of course, we've got November 7th and November 8th coming up for XRP. I talked about that in my video a little bit earlier today, the big event in Dubai. So I definitely think there's a surge happening because of that. I mean, just the past week, guys, we're up 24%. Last month, 36%. And in the year, over 50%. Starting to close that gap a little bit. Nah, Roberto, it was not a girl bartender, unfortunately. It was a guy. But, hey, the dude was cool. But, I mean, yeah, it was a dude. He looked like kind of an XRP kind of guy. He was very technical. He knew all about it, and we talked a little bit about it. But listen, I know there's a lot of girls getting in crypto too, so that's good. I got to find me one of those. I'm still single, man. I'm out here struggling. It's rough out here on Tinder, man. Smash the like button, jumpstart the algorithm. Boca knows what's up. Definitely do that as you guys pop in. Go Gadget Crypto's in the house. He's also in the Discord. Shout out to you, brother. I know we were having some great conversations over there in the Discord. If you guys want to join us up over there, it's a great time to do so ahead of the bull run. We're always talking shop over there. Links down there if you so choose, if you're interested. I'm definitely going to do some more things with the members here on YouTube as well. I don't want to announce anything right now, but I did add another tier at $199. I am going to maybe do some live streams where members only can chat. That way I can focus on all the members just at $2 a month. And that way I can answer all these questions. I'm going to do some Q&As. So that is available down there. If you want to become a member, there's 2 tiers. You could just do the lower tier, the $2 tier a month. And I'm going to do some member-only live streams. I'm going to probably do some other things too. I talked with my representative from YouTube today, and he gave me some good ideas. So I'm going to implement some of those things, switch it up a little bit. And every time I go live, I love it. I love hanging out with you guys. It feels as if we're together. And the other night, I did a Twitter space with Oscar Ramos, good friend of mine in the space. That was really cool too. We got to talk to people a little bit too, and going to try to do more of those. You know, time is always the thing, man. I'm always grinding. I try to punch out as many videos as I can. I'm trying to learn as much as I can so I can make better content, and a ton of meetings. You guys know the drill. But always here rocking with you guys, and I appreciate you guys so much for staying with me here throughout the bear market. It's been brutal, man. It's been tough. It's been tough, but we see the light at the end of the tunnel here. You know, I don't think this is the, you know, rocket ship part of the bull run, but I do think it is a little snapshot of what's to come, right? I do think it's a little bit of a snapshot of what's to come. ADA is exploding. Let's go. Face blue smiling, face turquoise covering eyes. Oh, okay. Those are actually emojis that didn't come through. I was like, wait a minute, what is that? Yeah, loving the ADA price action. We'll talk a little bit about that. That's definitely one of my altcoins I like. So in this live stream, I want to talk about XRP, what I'm seeing there, but also talk about some other altcoins because there are some sneaky good plays. I don't know if you guys got my call on the graph. Drop in the chat if you got my call on the graph. Just saying. That one felt good because I kind of called that like at 10 cents, and I think the graph is like at 15 cents right now. Now, we got some big news getting dropped tomorrow. The graph is getting close to in that top 40. It's ranked number 41. It's over 15 cents right now. Firing up, almost 18% up on the day, 38% on the week. Yeah, loving that. And we'll talk about GRT a little bit. But yeah, it's one of the top gainers, top movers and shakers right now in the past week for sure. We have seen a nice little DeFi kick. How about Pancake Swap? What the heck's going on there? Up 92% in the last 7 days. We saw Aave make a run too. I know Aave was up here for a little while. Cardano's still running pretty good. Still up another 6% today. Absolutely love it. Solana's back over 40. There's Aave. Still up 18% on the week, but it had a real big surge not too long ago. There is a little bit of a DeFi boom. And again, I think these are just mini bull markets, if you will. I don't even want to call them bull markets. Mini bull runs, mini spikes, mini bull spikes. You know, it's hard to tell what's still to come before the Bitcoin halving because that really sets the stage, right? The Bitcoin halving sets the stage. And that's coming up, you know, early next year, sometime in April, most likely. So appreciate you guys all for rocking with me. We're going to go through, let me just see who's in the chat. Boca's here. I know that. Where you see the price for Christmas? Alberto, for XRP? For XRP, I'm assuming? It's tough, man. It's hard to tell. A lot of it's going to depend on what they do with the interest rates in December. You know, do we get a third pause in a row? Crypto Thon, what's up? Ryan Henriksen. How we doing, brother? Howdy, crypto fam. Zay is in the house. Zay's from the Discord. That's my guy. What's up, Zay? How we doing, man? Mermaids. I don't know what that means. I'm hungry now. Yeah, talking about that seafood boil. Man, I'm telling you, I've been there twice in the last 3 days. It slaps. I could go back tonight. I only had a salad today. I'm ready to smash again. Randomness, what's up? I try to do the fasting thing, man. I try to fast for at least like 18 hours a day. Just because I feel better. I feel more alert when I do it. What's up, Zach? Let's make this money. Charles, you already know, bro. You already know. That's what we're here to do. Of course, not financial advice, just trying to get you guys in the right positions and get you guys all the news and information you guys need to make the best decisions for you. And we're going to talk about a bunch of those different options out there. Us Patreon and Discord peeps should get a different color here on YouTube. You know what? I don't, if I could do it automatically, Gadget, I would do it. But I would have to manually go through it. But if you and Boca want to volunteer to do that, no, I'm just kidding. I don't think there's a way to integrate that smoothly, or else I would. Crow's another one. We're going to talk about GBC. What's up? What's up? I'm out of work. Judge BB, hang in there, brother. Keep going. Get yourself another JOB. Do what you got to do. Live below your means and just grind and hustle, man. I mean, we've all been in some tough spots, and I feel for you, brother. And listen, man, let it be motivation. Let it be motivation. Let this motivate you. And again, sometimes losing your job is a blessing in disguise, right? Especially if you didn't like it. Always try to look at the bright side. You'll get over this hurdle, right? It's just a minor setback for a major comeback. I'm confident in you. Sir Zach, what is your conservative estimation of price of XRP for the next? Dude, never call me Sir Zach. That's I understand, cultural thing, but just call me Zach. XRP for next year, 2025. It's so hard to predict these sort of things, guys. It's so tough. But I'll tell you this. if we take a look at the coin perspective, you know, some of these price targets that I had talked about before, $15. I think this is somewhat feasible, getting up near $1 trillion market cap, 804 market cap. That would put XRP at $15. Now, I mean, a lot has to go our way, but I think XRP could 20x, even how big it is right now. I mean, the institutional demand that could be there, a lot has to go our way, but I think that's a pretty conservative estimate. I mean, really conservative, I would say $10, 13x from here. A little over $500 million. What do you guys think? Drop your guys' thoughts in the chat. Strap on. Strap on. Strap off. Jasmy and Alchemy Pay. Alchemy Pay had some big news today. Yeah, Alchemy Pay had some big news today. I put a tweet out there on that. Not quite sure what it meant, but something with Binance. So we'll see. I don't know if Alchemy Pay is already listed on Binance, though, isn't it? Let's double check that. It couldn't be a listing on Binance, I don't think. I think they're already there. Yeah, they're already there. But Alchemy Pay is up 10% today. It's one of the OGs cryptos we talked about way back in 2021. Still a pretty low evaluation at 144 mil market cap. I do like ACH as a sleeper. Tori's in the house. What's up? Crow and Jasmy on the run. Yep. Loading up my grocery bags. What's up, Mr. Allen? How we doing, man? I hear that. It is that time. It is that time as we prepare for the Bitcoin halving. It is that accumulation phase, as they say. I'm hungry for some polka dot greens. I hear that, Dylan. Polkadot's been a little slow, but it's still there. It's still strong. The problem with Polkadot, I just don't know how many developers are still there. You don't hear a lot of action. You don't hear a lot of development happening on Polkadot. And it's not to say that it can't happen. And I'm not fudding your bags by any means. Just being real. Just giving you my 2 cents. I don't own it. Full disclosure. But there's just so many other cryptos I like right now over Polkadot. For me personally. Hello from Switzerland. Nana, what's up? What's poppin'? XRP is life. No doubt. XRP crushing it here today, man. Look at these gains. Look at these gains. It is slowing down a little bit here in the last 8 hours. We'll go into the 1 hour here for a minute. You know, it's slowing down a little bit, but we do have, you know, a little bit more support. We can drop here to about 70 cents. I'm hoping we can kind of hang in there and then see another leg up, similar to what we had back in here. A little bit of a pullback, only for a major comeback. And I'll tell you what, that 1 hour is still looking really strong. Even in the 1 hour, flashed a momentum up yesterday. Even in the 1 hour, if you were using XT Algo, this is my trading indicator. This is the 1 hour view. Just yesterday, from yesterday where it flashed right here. Big green candle on the hourly. Momentum up flashed. It's up 15% since then. And if you zoom out, you know, back to that 4 hour, we're talking about, I think, 50% type gains since it flashed on the 4 hour. Yeah, right here. That was that big October 19th candle. Look at that, baby. Bang. Right? Yeah, that's big time gains there. Let's see. Right when that candle closed to about right now. A little bit less than 50. About 38% move. So, still nice. That was back on October 19th. We got the big pump. And that was a big daily green candle there. Started below 50 cents and ended well above 52 cents that day. So that was nice. But yeah, we've been on the up and up for a little while. Go back out to the 1 day. That last momentum up flashed way back here at 53 cents. So great opportunities there with XT Algo if you're looking to make some trades, looking to get in at the right times. At least having that tool in your toolbox is nice. 6 USD maybe for 2025. Yeah, I think that's a really conservative bet. That's a pretty good one, Jarrett. Ripple IPO, any comments? It was something we talked about today. It is a possible thing that they could announce. I don't think that's likely yet. I could be wrong. I'd love to be wrong on that. I don't think it's that, but we'll see. I'm trying to think of the article that I actually saw earlier. Let's see if we can find her. It's going to be tough. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. Why is that? It was Cointelegraph who put this out. Here it is. This is a tweet from an XRP Army member. I kind of like this breakdown. So this year's Swell event, it's coming up in Dubai, November 8th and November 9th. And there's a ton of rumors that the blockchain payment firm XRP or Ripple, of course, XRP, the token, may announce its initial public offering. So it is a rumor. This year's Swell may be very different, it says. Don't know what might be announced, but there are possibilities. IPO, Vera license, CBDC discussions, stablecoin, tokenization discussions. I'll tell you what, with Larry Fink talking about tokenization, if XRP starts doing something there, which they've already been rumored there for a while, that would be nice. That would be real nice. Real nice, Clark. Real nice. So what's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Let's see who else we got in the chat. Aside from XRP in the graph, Filecoin looks like it could retrace back to all-time highs. I like Filecoin. That's an OG. It's not one I have in my portfolio just yet, but when we did our ranking of the top 100, I did say I liked Filecoin. Make sure, if you guys haven't seen that video, definitely check it out. It's a long one. If you hadn't watched it, it's a long one, but put a lot of time into it and tried to go through all my plays. Where was that video? It was somewhere. Ranking the top 100. Here it is. 5 days ago. The 37-minute video on the channel 5 days ago. Didn't get a ton of play. I'm hoping you guys check that one out when you get some time. Check it out. Yeah, this recession is tough, but it will get better. I agree. You know, what follows after recessions are good times and a lot of growth. Usually multiple years of growth. So if you can get through the tough times and you can continue to invest, you can continue to lay the foundation, live below your means, stack your chips, you're going to be part of that small circle that can take advantage of the rough times and get out ahead. No doubt about it, Chris. And you got some paranormal investigations. I want to check this out. Mina Army. Tori loves Mina, man. Mina Protocol had a big run. What was it, Tori? A couple weeks ago, wasn't it? Can Loom network 100x? Be honest with you, I don't know much about Loom. I got to do some digging into that one. I don't know much about Loom. What's your conservative price forecast for Devour? Good question. And again, if I don't get to your question here, I'm trying my best. There's a lot of people commenting and asking stuff. That's why we are going to do some membership lives. So again, if you guys are interested in that, you can become a member and we'll be ready to go. I don't know if the $199 membership is available yet. I just put it in today, so I think YouTube takes a couple days to agree to it or whatever. So be on the lookout for it. I'll be talking about it a little bit more. But I do like Devour in general. I've been looking at this one too for a little while. TokenFi. I was in this one for a little while. Just got out of this trade, but I'm looking maybe to get back in. But Devour, let's see. I do own a good amount of Devour. I really like it as just a sleeper play. And here's the thing. Knowing the team really helps. And I know how hard they're working. And you could see, look at the chart lately. It is slowly ticking back up. And Devour still just under a $3 million market cap. I look at that as a micro cap, really. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to be the Uber Eats for the blockchain. And they're already in a lot of different geographical areas in the U.S., slowly building out that base. Certainly going to be one to watch. Let's see, 10,000 woohoo, but seriously, lots of things need to fall into place. Yes, I agree, Boca. I agree. I know I'm behind in chat. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Jessica's in the house. What's up, Jessica? How you doing? Can the graph 50x? Listen, all right, let's start talking about some of my favorite altcoins. What do you guys think? You guys down for that? You guys down for some altcoin talk? All right, let me drop this banner off here for a sec. We will surface back to XRP here in a minute. But I want to get to some of these altcoins that I really, really like, okay? that I think are some major sleepers here ahead of the next bull run. And we're going to play some scenarios out a little bit for you. All right. Let me zoom in here a little bit. See those a little bit better. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Also, if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? We're putting out content every single day. Definitely do that. Coming up on 3 years on the channel, actually. Well, not quite, but actually, yeah. I started the channel in January of 2021. Right? Yeah. So we've been at it for a little bit. But okay, enough of the BS. Let's talk about the graph. Let's scroll on down to the graph. Just into the 40 range. There she is. Look at that. Oh, it's moving again. It's up 19, now 20%. Oh, absolutely love it. Man, we look like a genius on this one, guys. we kind of lucked out. I mean, the timing was really good when I started talking about the graph a little bit. Guys, I've been looking hard and long and hard. I've been looking long and hard at some altcoins to pick up. And the graph is one that sticks out like a sore thumb. There's a lot of reasons why. Where do I start? So the graph, what does it do? In layman's terms, it queries data, just like Google does. So you could think of the graph as Google for Web3. Tens of thousands of developers already use the graph. When we look at the AI and big data sector, I think this is a sector that will explode. How big has AI already been this year? We saw the little mini bull market that AI cryptos had to start the year. I know it was a long time ago, but that was earlier this year. Long, hard, and sticks out. Nice. But yeah, the graph is number one in that sector, right? Let's take a look at the big data sector. AI crypto coins. Crypto Slate's got a pretty good list. There you go. Bang. They do not have an upgraded price, though. But bang. Top market caps. Look at this, guys. The graph. The entire AI crypto sector, $3.5 billion market cap right now. That is like so undervalued in my opinion. So where did I start? When I started looking through some of the top AI cryptos, I started right at the top. Why not? And I'm absolutely loving what I'm seeing here. If you look at GRT, the price that it hit last bull market at the peak, it was $2.88. Now, just a couple days ago, this was about a 25x, about a 24x. Now it's an 18x because we have been moving up 20% today. But this is just to get back to all-time highs. So the graph is certainly one I'm absolutely loving. Absolutely loving. And again, do your own research always. Dig into this. This should be a starting point for you. Don't just listen to me, right? I'm just an investor like you, but I do want to put out the information so you have some things to consider and some things to look into for yourself. I really like what the graph does. Here's the other thing. They don't have hardly any competition in terms of what they do. In terms of what they do in querying data, nobody's doing it like the graph. They've been around for a while. They're an OG in the space. And it took me a little while to come around to it and really dig into it. But once I started to, absolutely loving what I'm seeing. Guys, the last 30 days, and gals, 75%, 77%. 77% in the last 30 days. Now, again, I want to say this again. I don't think this is the start of the graph going all the way to $2.88, right? It could be. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I put it this way. I think there are going to be some pullbacks along the way. I don't think we're just going right to 288 from here, right? It never happens like that. And the real altcoin market won't start until after the Bitcoin halving, if history repeats itself. But this one right here, absolutely loving what it brings to the table. And glad I got myself a bag at about 10 cents. Had a little bit back in the day, didn't really stay in it. And now, after really digging in, absolutely loving it. Look at the volume. Look at the volume here today, guys. 218 million. 218 million. So, graph is looking phenomenal. What do you guys, let's see here. I'm just trying to look through here. So, Ron, my honest thoughts. All right, so I'll take this one, and then I'm going to take a couple that I want to talk about for sure, and then I'll be looking over here to kind of look into what you guys got for me. So, drop some of your coins you want me to take a look at. We'll try to get to as many as we can, and eventually we're gonna have to do like a members only live stream where it's kind of a small group of us. And again, like I think I'm gonna charge like $2 a month, nothing crazy, and then we could just do these live streams for the members, you know. And of course, we're talking about ones that I love in the Discord as well. You get the whole conversation over there. But here's how I feel about ICP real quick. The idea, the tech, love it. Problem is, they got a tokenomics problem. And really, they have a private investor problem from what I've looked at. And again, I'm not trying to FUD your bags here. I don't own ICP. I have no skin in the game. I'm not trying to FUD your bags. I'm just trying to be real. Trying to be real here. I always got to preface that because everybody's like, "Oh, you're a FUDder." No, this is why I don't invest into it. This is why I'm not an ICP. They have an issue with private investors selling, and it's very hard for them to sustain growth. They had the massive run in 2021. It's not to say it can't go up again, but that's the reason why I don't invest. Okay, that's just me. That's just me. Two Lands should launch this month sometime. I know. They are looking at archaeology. That's a brand new crypto project. We've talked about them on the channel. Shout out to Two Lands. Definitely going to be keeping my eyes out on that one, Boca, for sure. So Caspa. Let's talk about Caspa. That was one I wanted to talk about. Caspa has been crushing it, guys. Just in the last 7 days, up 26%. 30 days, up 31%. But this is where it gets crazy. Last 90 days, 39%. Max, 322%. That chart started in November of 2021, I believe, is when they launched. Is that right? That's off the top of the dome. I think that's right. Let me make sure of that. Hold on. This is what happens when you do stuff live. You gotta cross-reference yourself, right? Or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Gotta double check yourself. Double check yourself before you wreck yourself. All right, let's see. Usually they have the launch date. Could somebody cross-reference that? I'm pretty sure it's November of 2021. If not, it's November 2022. They might have launched November 22. Usually they had it right on here. Cash, 2 years old tomorrow. Okay, so I was right. November 2021. Okay, that's what I thought. So this is the point I was trying to make. This is the Caspa chart since it started in November of 2021. I mean, guys, they haven't experienced, they're like, bear market? What bear market? And they're a sleeper, man. Very quietly doing their thing at a $1.4 billion market cap. They gained about 400 million in that market cap recently, too, in the last week or so. After they set new all-time highs, they're getting listed on some top-tier exchanges. They still haven't got listed on Binance yet or Coinbase, but they are a proof-of-work crypto. They are trying to solve the trilemma. What is the trilemma? That is the big three-pronged problem that most blockchains, all blockchains, especially layer ones, that they face. They try to be scalable, secure, and decentralized. It's very hard to do all three. Look at Ethereum. They do two really well. Scalability is kind of tough, though, right? So Caspa is doing a phenomenal job at that. It's using the Bitcoin consensus model. It's certainly one to look at. definitely highly encourage you guys to check that one out. In terms of where I think it could go, I mean, what I have on screen here is an 18x just to get to $1.25. Now, the thing is, Caspa's new, so we don't have that history. We don't have that previous all-time high in the previous bull market to go off of, which I like, right? The more data, the better we can project. And still, it's just a projection. However, I still think there's a ton of upside here for Caspa, right? So I opened up my position, full disclosure, just over 4 cents not too long ago. I think it was back in September when I made my first Caspa video. I think, yeah, late September, I think. So it's hard for me to give a real price prediction. I mean, I said $2 the other day. I don't think this is out of the realm of possibilities. A 30x. Again, I mean, it's hard to project, especially when we don't have the data from a previous cycle, right? But, and there's no bear market to speak of. So that's tough, you know, but all projections are difficult, right? But we're just trying to kind of put ourselves in the best situation. Caspa certainly one to watch. I'll leave it at that. Let's see. Let's see what else we got. Smash those likes. Yeah, you guys know the drill. Smash those likes. Let's get some more people jumping and hopping in here for sure. Travis is in the house. What's up, man? Just joined. So what we talking about tonight? We led off with XRP and why we think XRP is running. And now we're just kind of going through some other altcoins that I really like. So I don't know if you guys saw this that I did in that long 37-minute video. There was a little button down here, presentation mode. That was it. Bang. So we could start like kind of looking at these like logos and start like tiering them a little bit, which is kind of cool. Right? So I mean, if I had like some OGs, I'll just kind of run through here. Just some OGs that I think are just right at the top. Let's just start with the easy ones. Bitcoin, Ethereum, right? Now, I think another one that not a lot of people talk about up in that top tier. And shit, I'm looking for it. I don't even see it. Where the heck is it? Wait, am I crazy here? Oh, there it is. It's way down here. Chainlink. Now, here's the thing with Chainlink. Let me go back out here. Chainlink to me is kind of like the graph in some ways. The graph, obviously it's a crypto company, it's a coin, but it's almost like an infrastructure play. I mentioned tens of thousands of developers use the graph already. Chainlink very similar. And Chainlink just crossed over $13. I mean, look out. Chainlink is, in my opinion, a top 10 crypto, maybe even a top 5 crypto. Last cycle, it did not do what a lot of people thought it would do. The all-time high here, guys, is $52.88. Still 75% away from that, by the way. How about 6 years ago if you got in at 12 cents? That's pretty nice. That's real nice. But I think Chainlink still super undervalued even at last year or last cycle's all-time high. Like, if Chainlink doesn't get to $100 in this next cycle, I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked. So, I mean, if we use that as kind of a measure, and again, it's just a measure, you know, 669% upside. That would be Chainlink's market cap at $55 billion. I mean, do you think Chainlink for what it does and what it brings to the table, you think it's worth $55 billion? It's worth a little over $7 billion right now. So what is that, about an 8x from here? I think so too, Zay. I think so too. I think Chainlink past 100 is a pretty good way to look at it. I mean, that's double where it was last cycle, and I think it was undervalued last cycle. I really do. You know, you got to remember, and again, you only can look back like once you've kind of been there before. And like this was my first full cycle here that I'm living in right now. So I'm learning on the fly. You know, when I started this YouTube channel, I always told you guys that I'm not going to have it all figured out ever because I'm going to be constantly learning. That's how I picked up on the graph recently, right? Don't get locked in on one crypto. Don't make that mistake because The minute you get locked in on one crypto, you stop learning. You stop looking for more opportunities. Eyes wide open all the time. Now, I forgot where the hell I was going with that. But I think what happened, here's what it was. I think what happened with Chainlink last cycle, it got lost in the shuffle because you had so many new retail investors coming in and they were just looking for the next big pop. And of course, let's call it what it is. We had Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, which I've invested in both of those. I'm still invested in SHIB, not in Doge right now. And I love those for what they are. But Chainlink is a different play. Chainlink is an infrastructure play. It's been there and done that when it comes to being a top crypto in terms of utility, in terms of just interoperability, connecting blockchains together. We need Chainlink in this space. Like, it doesn't matter what crypto you love. So that's how I look at Link. I really, really like it. I've been accumulating a little bit of it here in this bear. Wish I would have bought more. Damn it. I wish I'd have bought more, especially down in here back in September. We were sitting back down here at $6, but I still think there's time. And I do have a plan to accumulate more. I'm waiting on a little bit of a pullback. I mean, look at the last 30 days. I mean, are we going to get any? I mean, I guess this was kind of it when it just kind of went around 10.50 to $11, but I was hoping to get it back under 10. And again, sometimes, you know, you can talk yourself out of some things, and I make those mistakes. We all do, right? Like sometimes, you know, people will be like, Zach, why'd you wait? You missed the boat. Well, it is what it is, right? Like you can't hit on all of them, but I've got a plan. So Emacs in the house. What's up, Emac? How we doing, man? Any thoughts on GRT? We just hit on it, bro. Excuse me, Cats. Sorry, you're not a bro. Ladies in crypto, what's up? We got some ladies in the chat. If you're a lady in the chat, drop a comment. You know, my YouTube channel is only 8% female, but I have seen more females come into crypto these past couple years. So ladies in the chat, what's up? Any thoughts on GRT? So Cats, I just did like maybe a 5-minute kind of talk on it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And for multiple reasons that I highlighted there. ApeCoin has a higher chance to reach 100 than Chainlink. Ah, man, I disagree. I disagree on that. Now, can it? I'm not going to say it can't. But in order for that to happen, let's just do the numbers. ApeCoin would have to 66x. Actually, that's a lot more feasible than I thought it was. When you consider SHIB got to a $50 billion market cap last cycle, ApeCoin to $37 billion. Right now, we're at a half a billion. $500 million. I did good with ApeCoin on the trades because remember, you guys, you know, it went to $27. So ApeCoin went to $27. It's not out of the realm of possibilities. Here's the max. This up here is where I almost damn near sold the top last cycle. I was pretty pumped about that. But I think Chainlink gets to 100 before ApeCoin. I think it's a better bet in my opinion. But hey, ApeCoin up 38% last 30 days. They got a huge community. I certainly think it's here to stay. Now they've got to really build out that other side metaverse. That's what it's going to come down to. If they can build the best metaverse or one of the best metaverses, I say the same thing about SHIB, they're going to have a leg up. They're certainly going to have a leg up because metaverse is going to make a comeback. The whole metaverse conversation that was there for about 2 seconds back in 2021, there's something brewing there. It's just too early. So like you'll hear a lot of people, oh my God, look how stupid that metaverse thing was. Yeah, that didn't work. It's not over. That conversation just started. People just expected it to be something that it was not ready to be when Facebook went out and I think prematurely changed their name to Meta or whatever. But maybe they didn't. Maybe it'll look brilliant in 2-3 years from now. And you're like, man, that was brilliant. Right? So those are some thoughts there. Let's see. I like the bear market. No haters here. What's up, man? Oh, that's Zay. I hear you, bro. Jasmy. A lot of people ask me about Jasmy. Be honest with you, I don't know much about it. My buddy My buddy Mark actually knows more about Jasmy than I do. It is up 30% in the last 30 days. Speaking of my buddy Mark, let's shock him and go follow him over here. So he's got Not Your Father's Crypto. I don't know if you guys see my buddy Mark. I kind of helped him along to get his YouTube channel off the ground. He's got over 2K now. He's pumping out content. I gotta get that AI thumbnail look he's got there. I'm gonna drop his channel down there, guys. If you guys would go give him a subscribe. He's creating a ton of content. He's doing the thing. Good buddy of mine. He knows a lot about Jasmy, and I need to ask him about it. But he's a good content creator over there. Not Your Father's Capital. Hell of a name too, right? I wish I'd have thought of that. Not Your Father's Capital. Good friend of mine. He'll be shocked if we get him to if we get him to 3,000 tonight. That'd be crazy. I don't even know if we have enough people on the stream to do that. But if all 196 of you went and subscribed, that would shake up his world a little bit. That would fire him up. So there it is down there. But we'll take a quick look at Jasmy, because I don't know much about it, to be honest with you. But just from the max. Let me see here. Is it a top 100? It's not even listed there, huh? Okay. 213 mil, small market cap relatively. Where's the all-time high? 0.00. Oh, that's the low. Oh, 3 years ago, it got to $5. Woof. Now it's less than a penny? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I mean, there could be a ton of opportunity there. To be honest with you, I can't really speak to this live because I just don't know much about it. You know, I don't want to throw information just to throw out information. But now that I look at this a little bit, just from the price standpoint, if there's still something here, this could be very interesting in terms of opportunity. The only thing I heard about Jasmy is it's like Japan's Bitcoin. And at one point, maybe it was the only crypto that was actually quote unquote legal in Japan. Is that right? I can't remember exactly. But Jasmy has potential for good gains, Tony says. Okay. Gala owner are suing each other. Not a good look for Gala. Yeah, that whole lawsuit, 150 million. I know. Here's the thing. I still like Gala because of the ecosystem and what they built. And they've got their shit together from an idea and network standpoint, right? So, I mean, this is about double the price that we saw last cycle. If this somehow got back up to $1.33, do you think Gala can get up to a $37 billion market cap? Right? That's a 62x. But even if we put it at $1, do you think it can get back to a 28 billion? I think it was as high as what? 72 cents ish? Something like that. Oh, here's the all-time high. 82 cents. It got to 82 cents. That's crazy. All right, so let's just say it gets back to 82 cents. And by the way, I do think what they did with Gala V2, even though there was a lot of controversy, it did help out with their tokenomics. I know Coinbase didn't support the migration. There was a lot of people who said that there was some fishy stuff and they knew some things were happening in the background. That's why they did what they did. I still think there's upside. Do I think it gets all the way back up to 82 cents a cycle? I don't know. But when you look at the gaming sector, I love that sector. And if I'm looking in that sector, I want a piece of, right now, the largest player in there, right? Now, you've also got, I'm aware of Mira as well. I think they have them listed here. Yeah. I'm aware of Mira too at a $37 million market cap, much smaller. But they're another ecosystem play that I really like. They're up 129% in the last 30 days, 185% in the last 90 days. So nice little bounce there for Mira. We talked about Mira a couple times back on the channel back earlier this year. So this is certainly one I got to take a closer look at. Look at the volume that's been coming in here in late October and November too. So that's one to watch. What's going on with GRT? Did they announce something big on November 7th? I don't know if they actually announced something. They said they're going to announce something on November 7th. But let's see. They actually make the announcement. They did say this 3 hours ago. The Data Palooza 1 week away. But other than that, they have not announced what they are bringing out on November 7th. This was that tweet you're referring to, though. Big announcements coming. Mark your calendars, November 7th. And I think we talked about it like November. When did this tweet come out? November 3rd. I think we talked about it like the day before or something, like 4 days ago, 5 days ago, which was awesome. And then I saw this tweet come out. I'm like, uh-oh. But I mean, I loved it without this, but the price has been just crushing it. Oh my gosh, it's continuing to go up. Might have some FOMO going on right now. We're closer to 16 cents than 15. My, oh my. The graph doing some crazy stuff. Chris T, yes, let's talk about Crow. We'll definitely talk about Crow. Zach, pump my bags, ADA, Bitcoin, SHIB, XRP. Man, if I had that kind of power, I don't even want that kind of power. But what's up, man? I'm happy you're in the chat. GRT's going to 20, Zach, by tomorrow. Juan, I like that energy. I like that energy, bro. Let's see here, though. So when we talk about Crow, I put out a video recently. Love to see the price action. Oh, look at that. We're back up to 7.5 cents. That's awesome. 24% in the last 7 days. Let's go. Let's go. Now, the all-time high on Kronos was 97 cents. You want to talk about companies that are undervalued here? I certainly think this is one of them. 97 cents. Let's plug it in. Oh, why won't it let me do my thing here? No. No. Well, why won't it let me do that? Just automatically goes to 89. Okay. Well, that's 90 cents. So it's basically 12x. 97. So it's a 12x away. 12x away. Just to get back to all-time highs. We're talking about a $25 billion market cap, give or take. I don't know why it won't let me punch that in there, but I think that's undervalued. If there are two crypto exchanges that I think have separated themselves, it's Binance, BNB, and Kronos. Those are the only two exchange tokens that I would personally own. Not financial advice, but that's just me. So, Julio, here's my thinking, though, with XLM. I like XLM. And, but as I'm building out my portfolio, do I want to own both XRP and XLM? Like, if I own XRP, do I need to own XLM? And that's like a legitimate question that I haven't really been able to answer fully for myself yet. And that's why I'm not invested in XLM yet. But I do own XRP. But again, it more or less comes down to I can't own everything, right? I've got to make my decision. I got to draw my line in the sand somewhere. I guess you can make the argument XLM's a smaller market cap. And Stellar certainly, it's solid. I mean, it's. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think it's going to do really good. And it follows XRP very closely. I mean, it pumped like crazy. And it's pumping right now with XRP. But I'm looking in here, like, what I don't know is, admittedly, I need to do this research a little bit. I mean, admittedly, it's like, is there a reason to have both? Like, does anybody else know? Is there a reason to have both? Like, what's the argument to have XLM over XRP? Is there one? Sorry, I'm just skimming here too. But that's, and again, admittedly, I need to do a deeper dive in here because again, I'm learning every day, just like you guys. I'm trying to figure it all out. I don't have it all figured out, not even close, right? And there's only what, 20,000 cryptos. But let's see. Did you ever consider AGIX over GRT? I like AGIX, and I've made a lot of content. Not a lot, but I like AGIX too. I do. But I never considered it over GRT. It's just the more I looked into GRT, the more I really, really liked it. I have heard about Hello Token as well. That's that one for like content creators, right? And that's been crushing it. Hello Labs up a little bit today, up 12%. Up over 123% in the month. It looks great. I mean, this thing is just on a god candle right now. I don't know if I'd buy it right this second. But again, some people would say, Zach, you're crazy. You're going to miss the boat. I don't know. I look for undervalued companies in my altcoins, right? Bitcoin and Ethereum are my backbone. Like, it's hard for me to look at this on the surface and say it's undervalued when it's setting all-time highs. But I did make an exception when it came to Caspa. Although I did wait for a pullback. The all-time high was 5 cents, and I got in just over 4 cents. So I'm going to wait a little bit on Hello Labs and still have to learn a little bit more about this. But I did hear some rumblings that here we go. Founded by multi-award-winning Hollywood director and producer Paul Caslin, Hello Labs is a blazing path through the crypto industry by blending crypto and entertainment. Debut TV show Killer Whales. That's right. Crypto Wendy's on there, right? And some others. Combines the best, the guys from Altcoin Daily, I think, are on there. Combines the best elements of hit shows Shark Tank and America's Got Talent, offering a platform for the next wave of projects. I think Mario Nafal's on there too. To rebrand or to rebuild the industry's credibility and unearth the next Web3 unicorn in the process. Interesting. Okay. I got the official trailer here. Oh, the video's private? Why can't I watch it? Oh, I don't want those kind of killer whales. Or what is it? Hello Labs. Did you guys see those killer whales that like topsided a boat in Morocco or something? They're doing that a lot now. Like they're ramming into yachts. Nobody knows why. It's kind of wild. Random thought. Well, people are covering it. This is the official trailer. Yeah. So I need to look into like why the token. Like, okay, they have a show, but like why the token? Like what? It's interesting. People are covering it. Crypto John's got a video out on it. Interesting. I got to learn about it. Do you guys know? Let's break a buck when we can talk. What's next for XRP? Let's break a buck. What's that mean? XRP's for the banks. XLM's for the companies. Gotcha. Okay. So it is the same protocol, right? H-bar runs with them too. But I mean, like XLM's not, are they part of Ripple Labs? Like, I don't know. Oh, get past 1. I got you. Jump into 149 or 589 or 10K is all fantasy. Yeah, I mean, if it does that, like, it's going to be trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions, right? The token is used to play games and early access to shows. Okay. I got to look at it. It's interesting. A lot of people covering it, though. I'll have to take a look. Well, this person doesn't like it. Killer whales is crypto's dumbest idea yet. Everybody's got an opinion, right? Okay. Well, it's interesting nonetheless. All right, some other cryptos that I really like though. Let's hit on these. Some other cryptos that I really like before we get up on out of here, because I know we've kind of digressed a little bit. All right, so I'm just gonna rattle off quick hitters. All right, XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, no brainer. BNB, obviously solid. How many multiples can it do? I don't know, but I still really like it. It had a big run last cycle. There's a lot of regulatory uncertainty with exchanges, and Binance is coming under fire. That's what I don't like. Like, I like Kronos because it hasn't come into fire with the SEC yet. I mean, if I like one better in terms of multipliers, I like Crow more than BNB for multipliers. XRP, high upside. Solana, I still think it's going to be solid. I do think there's some other layer ones that maybe print us some bigger gains just because Solana's a bigger market cap now, but I do like Solana. Cardano, I think it's severely undervalued. It's come way down. It's sitting at 36 cents, up 20% last week. Still only just under a $13 billion market cap. Guy from the Coin Bureau said there's an outside chance Cardano could hit $25 in the next cycle. That is like a 90x. Even if he's half right and it goes to 1350, or what would that be? 1450? Or whatever the hell that it would be. 1250? Yeah. Yeah, 1250. I love it. I own 100,000 ADA. So it's my third largest holding behind Bitcoin and Ethereum. All right. Chainlink. We talked about that earlier. Love it. Polygon Matic. Love it. Absolutely love it. I think it's a blue chip. When we go back to our list, you can make the argument that Polygon could be up in here. Like Kronos, put it right in there. And again, we're just spitballing. The graph, I'm starting to even love this thing even more, but we'll put it in the A tier just for now. These are just some ones. You know what? This is a good way to go about this. XRP. Quant, not one I talk a lot about, but I do think there's some upside potential there, and I think it's an interesting play just to get exposure to a different sector. Algorand or Cardano, I'm going to put it up there. And I know it's a little bit different than the one I did on the big breakdown. We'll put our OG Shib and Doge right here. I think there's going to definitely be a meme coin run. H-bar. I still like VeChain. I just don't know why it didn't do better last cycle, but there's still a ton of upside there. Just to get back to its all-time high of like 27 cents. I don't know if Chili's is going to crush it this go around. Which one's Chili's? That's Tron, isn't it? I think this one's... Which one's Chili's? Why do they both look the same? I think this is Chili's. Yeah, this one's Tron. Chili's is the fan tokens. I think it's an interesting idea. I don't know if it's ready yet, but I think it's going to be big when it is, for what it's worth. That's a decent starter pack there, right? I think, Uniswap could also be almost an A tier as well. Algorand, will put it in there. Algorand's got a selling problem from what I hear too from private investors, but hopefully we get rid of that this cycle. I do think Avalanche will come back. Where's Solana? Solana will put there. I do like Aave. Arweave is a sleeper. They're in data and file storage like Filecoin, but kind of a newer version with some different capabilities that Filecoin doesn't offer. And they're just inside the top 100, I think. Isn't Arweave just inside the top 100? They're either just inside or outside. Oh, they're in there. 85. Oh, they've been on the up and up. Look at that. Arweave. Holy shit. 82% in the last month. Damn. This is what I mean. You got to have your eyes wide open in this market, man. All-time high on Arweave, though, $75. So we're still at 10x there on Arweave. That ain't bad. Yeah, Crow's in there. Crow's right there. I think that's a good starter pack. Now, some other ones that aren't listed on there that maybe not, they might be just outside the top 100, or they just don't have them on there. I don't think they have Gala on there. I still think Gala, even amid all the craziness, they've been on the up and up slowly too. 45% in the last month, back up over 2 cents. If we look into the second page, let's see here. Are there any here that Fetch AI and Singularity Net, these two AI cryptos, I still like them. Ethereum name service had some pops last year. Keep your eye on that one. That can make another run, especially when we get back into full-blown bull season. Ocean Protocol is another AI play. I really want to get schooled up on the AI stuff. I like Audius too. Brilliant plan. I think Audius could have a run. I do. There's Jasmy. I got to look at it. WaxP had a big partnership with Amazon. WorldCoin, Sam Altman stuff. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I could see it running. Bone's way down here on the list. That I think there's definitely upside there at that price. Alchemy Pay. Harmony One, I'm kind of over it, Travis. I know I liked it back in 2021. I know you were here back in 2021 when we talked about Harmony One. I liked it back then, but it's kind of outdated now, and it's one of those chains again that's kind of a ghost chain. Not a lot of activity going on there, at least from a couple things I read recently. So it's kind of moved down my list. Oscar's in the house. What's up, bro? You see the SHIB magazine is out. Trophy yellow smiling, but the site is not working for me on the email part. SHIB magazine is out? I did not see that. Let's see. Was that an official post from SHIB? Oh, the SHIB magazine is here. There we go. Make a comment. We'll be digging in this and making a video soon. Oh, that looks sweet. The teaser there. Oh yeah, thanks, Oscar. Appreciate you, man. We've been talking about all kind of freaking altcoins. Just trying to find gems, man. Alchemy Pay, though, you guys know how I feel about that. I do like Optimism. I didn't mention that. I like a couple of those L2s, Arbitrum, Optimism. But I mean, CJ, I just love Polygon so much more, man. I just love, I don't know. It's tough. Is Austin's software tool and chart indicator a kind of DCA tool? You could use it to DCA. By the way, I've got mine too. Austin's not the only one with one out there. Mine's XT. It's in the link down below. It's better than X1 Algo. They're the same thing, guys. But he'd appreciate that. But yeah, Dougie, you can use it to trade short-term, long-term, find your best entries for long-term investing, however you want to use it. That's the cool thing. And I'd walk through like 6 steps when you guys, if you do decide to purchase it. By the way, it's a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked if you don't like it, but I'm super confident you're going to love it. But I do give you a step-by-step on how to set it up, the best ways to use it as well. So, yeah. Bone's just kind of right now hovering. It's actually, in my opinion, at a really good price point to accumulate. Here's why. It's not financial advice. But here's why. When you just zoom out at the chart, look at this. So I don't know how well you guys can see that. There you go. So literally, we were here back in November. We actually came back down here in August 2022, around this range, bounced off it. We came down here in November 22, bounced off it. We came down here in June of 2023, and we bounced off it. So we've got 1, 2, 3 data points of bouncing off this level. So might not be a bad time, and we might see a run. You know, these runs got up to over $2 here, close to $2 here, right? So could be something to watch for there. Oh, Loom. Somebody was mentioning that earlier, huh? There's Loom. Look into that one. I do like going on to the second page. 0.98 is DeFi wallet. Check that out. Okay, so there's some ones for you guys to think about. At least some of the ones that I like, you know, or at least some of these I just mentioned as I think they might run just from narrative. Like WorldCoin, I don't own it, but I could see it running. I liked Zilliqa for a really long time. I want to see what their metaverse looks like. They're rank 102 here, but they're another chain that's just kind of old and archaic now. It's like, get your shit together, you know? So XRP, of course, the lead story of the day, dialing back a little bit, giving back some of those gains, but still looking really strong. Hopefully we can hold above 70 cents here. Need to bounce back off this level right here, 75 that we bounced off of earlier. That'd be nice if we can bounce off there again. Hold that line a little bit. So we're going to be watching for what happens there at the conference this week, at their big event in Dubai. And of course, we had a bunch of altcoins that we highlighted. None bigger right now, right this second, than the graph. GRT. Over 15 cents. Injective is another one I like too, by the way, guys. Injective is another AI big data crypto. I failed to mention that earlier. Don't own this one yet, but it's had a really nice run. I mean, a really nice run. Like 533% this year run. 114% this month run. Like, yeah, certainly one to watch. I mean, this thing's getting back up to where it was back in 2021. Crazy. We got to find out what the heck's going on with Injective. That's a job for tomorrow. I'm tired. And I have another call tonight at 10 o'clock. So I got to go get some food and get ready for that call. But I appreciate hanging out with you guys. It's always a pleasure. It's always fun. And I can't wait to celebrate, man, when this bull run gets into full effect. It's going to be awesome. Make sure you guys are subscribed down below. And so happy to be on this journey with each and every one of you guys. Truly, truly, I mean that, like from my heart. I live, breathe, all whatever, eat, sleep, drink this. I love it. This is what I do, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your Monday evening or wherever you are in the world, Monday. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.